Hi, welcome to Zgadgetreview. Microsoft announced their quarterly earnings today, their second quarter earnings. And out of everything that they announced, we're going to focus on what Xbox did. Because as we know, Xbox just launched the next gen consoles, the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S. So as you can see on this slide, gaming revenue grew by 51%. That's up 50% constant currency growth. That's what CC stands for. Xbox content and services revenue grew 40%, up 38%. Again, constant currency growth, driven by the strength from third-party titles, Xbox Gamepass subscriptions, and first-party titles. Xbox hardware revenue grew 86%, driven by the Xbox Series X and S. They said that these were the most devices sold in a launch month in history of the company and the console. So we know that. So that makes sense that the Xbox Series X and X would have performed the way they performed, bringing 86% revenue over the last generation, because last generation was on its way out. New consoles are launching. They're going to sell more. It only makes sense. But the most important thing here that we need to point out or note is how much Microsoft is making out of their Game Pass services. As you know, Xbox is trying to become the pretty much Netflix of gaming, or insert streaming service name here, of gaming. That's what the plan is with the Xbox Game Pass. When you get Xbox Game Pass, you can play any game you want. You can stream games over the cloud. And all that is for $10 a month. Now, if you bundle it with Xbox Live, then you pay $15 a month and you get all of these things, which is going to take me to the Xbox Live price hack in just a moment. We'll get there, don't worry. So they also announced that they have grown on their Xbox Game Pass subscribers to 18 million users, up from the 15 million users that they reported in September. October, November, December, January. I guess December, January. Yeah, 3 months, right? That's where the numbers come from. It's 3 million. It's a million subscribers a month. That's just boom, crazy. If you are aware of Game Pass, they have been having all these promotions where you can get in for a month, or they'll do like $10 for 3 months. Like, they were making it very easy to get people into Xbox Game Pass in order to obviously pull you in and never let go, which is what companies like to do when it comes to monthly services. The other thing they announced is that Xbox Live has 100 million monthly active users. That means that there's 100 million people playing games over Xbox Live a month. That's a crazy amount of people. And of course, I'm assuming that's all around the world, not just the US. But that is a lot of people paying a lot of money to get the Xbox Live service, which brings me to the Xbox Live price hike that they had announced last week, and they immediately walked back. I actually saw the headline of that when it came out, and I was going to do a video on it, but I didn't really bother to read the story because I thought, okay, a price hike, it makes sense that Microsoft will raise the price of Xbox Live at some point. They haven't done it in a while. My assumption was that they were raising the price by a couple dollars. I didn't find out the ridiculous thing that they were planning on doing until the day after, when they took it back, or a few hours later when they took it back and were like, whoa, sorry, we made a mistake. We're not going to do that. Thank you for telling us. And all these apologies. But yeah, it was ridiculous that they were pretty much going to double the price of Xbox Live. And of course, it's like, why are they going to do that? Well, the reason is simple. They want you on the Xbox Game Pass plan. One is more money, so you need to raise the price of one service when you can charge more for a bundle of services. And I think Microsoft just wants to do away with Xbox Live and just have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate all in one place. It is more money for them. It's easier to tabulate and talk about how many people are using their services and the millions of people that are subscribed to their service and blah blah blah. So it only makes sense that that's what they want to do. And at the same time, by picking up all those people who haven't converted to Xbox Game Pass yet, makes the service, of course, bigger, more robust, and attractive to investors and studios to put their games on Xbox Game Pass. Because rumors are that Microsoft is trying to pull other studios' AAA games to come to their Xbox Game Pass service instead of just selling them separately, and kind of try to have pretty much every game in existence under their Xbox Game Pass service, which is smart. Because as I said in other videos, this is the way gaming is going. Gaming is going to be streamed. Gaming is going to be everything under one umbrella. It was a really stupid move of them to try to move people to Xbox Game Pass by hiking up the price of the service. I think the smartest way to do that is, if you want to move people to your new service, is why don't you offer them a discount for like the first few months? That will make more sense. Hey, you're paying Xbox Live, I don't know, $10 a month right now. We'll charge you the same for the first 3 months for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. That will make more sense because people will most likely get in the service and they get charged at 3 months. Chances are that they might take advantage of the stuff that the service has. And I do understand that not everybody cares about having access to all these games. Not everybody cares or has the time to download games and try them out and get rid of them. I get it. I get that you have those people that are, this is what I want to do and nothing else. But I think eventually those people are going to have to move, whether they like it or not. It's just the way things go, in my opinion. Of course, Microsoft did not give out any numbers on how many consoles are sold. They haven't been giving out numbers on how many consoles are sold since the Xbox One. So I doubt that they're going to go back and tell us, hey, we sold X amount of consoles, especially if they're selling less than what Sony is selling. I don't think we're going to hear about how many consoles they have sold anytime soon. We might be able to figure it out from developers when they announce numbers on their games and how many games were sold and all that, when they split it between Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One. That will actually give us an idea of how many consoles have been sold from Microsoft, next-gen consoles, that is. What do you think of these numbers? Do you think that Game Pass is going to be the new Xbox Live and eventually everyone is going to have to move to that service? Let me know in the comment section. That's it for me. Go ahead and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. And thank you very much for watching.